So I saw Max Payne 1 and 2 on Steam and decided to replay them. One thing, I'm a huge Remedy fan. I've played every Remedy game since the first Max Payne. I haven't replayed it in years, since the PS2, that's where I played it. And boy, this game has not aged well. The story is still good, in my opinion. The voice acting is good enough for its time, but the gameplay and the difficulty really hasn't aged well. And for one, gameplay-wise, there is no aim down sights. The enemies take too many bullets to kill, and headshots feel like they do nothing. The enemy placement is super cheap, and sometimes you just get one shot by a random enemy from full health. The way I started playing this game after 2 hours and countless retries, I just quick saved after every gunfight. I just kept quick saving, quick loading, quick saving, quick loading every fight. Because you have to have some sort of foresight to get through this game. I don't know how they do expect you to somehow know where the enemies are placed, so you won't die in 2 seconds. It evoked the cheap enemy placement in some of the Souls games, but was way harder to cope with than any of the Souls games because you die so fast. You have no reaction time to do anything about it. But thank God I played this on PC, so I could do save and load fast. Because if I had played through it on the PS5, where you can get it through emulation, I would have given up. I'll admit that a little bit more than halfway through the game, I just switched on guard mode from the console command so I wouldn't die. I was so tired of spamming F5 and F9, and I'll say that made the experience a lot more enjoyable, if not, well, cheap. It did feel like cheating, but I was like, if I really want to get through this game with this difficulty, I really have to do this. But even after all that, I still really enjoyed getting through it again. But most people forget how Max Payne plays. Story is what stays. The atmosphere is so unique, it's hard to find in video games. And the brightest spot of it all is the late James McCaffrey that gives life to Max Payne with his voice. And after replaying this game, I really can't imagine anyone else in the row. I had forgotten how much of the narration of Max Payne contributes to the whole atmosphere. It's what makes this game so great. The quips, or whatever you call them, that Max says, fit so well with the style Remedy was going for.
Vinny Gognitti was running scared. He could run, but with a bullet in his stomach like a broken bottle of Tabasco, he was quickly running out of time. He knew where his boss was, and I wanted to square things up with Jack Lupino. Gognitti would be moving fast. I don't know about angels, but it's fear that gives men wings.
The narration done by Max is what gives the game its feeling, and although the voice acting is a bit stiff, it really shines when it needs to. Another thing I had forgotten was how plain to see it was that most of the characters' faces were just game developers or just some people from the street or something. The graphic novel style storytelling and weird side things that you can see in the story are so fun. The way the game delivers exposition through the radio, the TV, and the letters is so fun and so well done. It looks great for its time, and not a lot of games can do it like this. You can see the hallmarks of Remedy's storytelling here, how it was born. They even have a TV show that is so insane that all I could do was laugh every time it came up.
Lord?
My lady, there is a matter of great importance I must bring to your attention.
My lord, there is?
Indeed, my lady, there is indeed. From the very first moment we met, upon that distant forest path, there has been sunlight in the autumn leaves blazing like the colors of your hair.
Oh, my lord, you should not speak so.
But my lady, I must.
My lord, no! I forbid you. This cannot be. This must not be.
But why, my love, why?
My lord, it is too dreadful. Do not force me to speak the words.
My lady, I beg of you, I must know. I would rather die than not know.
Yes, my lord, we should both be dead, for this shame is too great for the living. My lord, My lord, I am your long-lost sister.
You can see the DNA of Alan Wake, Control, and Alan Wake 2 in this game, even this early in the studio's life, because I had forgotten how much Alan Wake 2 references Max Payne. Like, I knew that it did, but things like the metro station and 665 as a passcode both are from Max Payne. You could call them Easter eggs, but now after playing through Max Payne again, I'd rather call them parallels. But after all that, Max Payne is an old game with an amazing atmosphere and a story that I love. But if it is your first time playing through it, it might feel a bit bare bones, but I still recommend you play it if you can. See all the great aspects that Remedy were brewing here this early in the studio's lifetime. After all, Max Payne is the studio's second game after Death Rally, and I don't think Death Rally had any story, at least to my knowledge. But if you haven't played through this game, I do still recommend you try it. It's quite cheap, you can get it for €15 for 1 and 2. It's a pack on Steam, but you do have to install an outside patch for Max Payne 1 to work. I don't know about 2, I haven't played it yet. I'm recording this after I've beat the game. But I had to install the patch from outside for it to work at all. And also go check how to use console commands on the game. You can find it on Steam or just googling it, because the game's hardness for a first timer might be way too much if you don't want to struggle like I did even harder because you have no memory of anything. Go look how to use the console commands and use some of them if you're having a hard time, because even with the remakes coming, I really still think this game is worth experiencing. James McCaffrey's Max is so worth it, and I don't know, but I don't think he's gonna be the voice in the remakes unless they've already recorded them before, which I really doubt. And with that, I'm leaving it up to you if you want to replay it. I'm gonna be playing through Max Payne 2 next, and that's a game I think has aged a lot better, because I remember loving Max Payne 1, but I adored Max Payne 2. Like, I thought it was like 10 times better as a kid. I don't know what it is, but something about it was just great. And I want to make a video of how it has aged against this, you know? I think it's aged a lot better because it has a lot of the modern gameplay conveniences like aim down sights. But we'll see, won't we? Probably next week or the week after that. My name's Lux, and thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe for more videos like this. Bye bye.